4 years running, Freeport Records done something, offering opportunities in abundance to communities in London. 2009, they got the funding from charity to extend the learning curve objectives nationally and build a British urban collective family.
The project wants to select youngsters from Glasgow as well as 4 other UK cities to write and record their own albums.
We're going to pick the best 3 tracks per city, and that'll make the British Urban Collective album.
Working towards helping young people a lot, and even before this job, it was working with people musically, and I feel as though I've never given myself such a fair crack at the whip.
Jesus, mate, it's time for a little bit of you time.
Well, that's why I thought I'd sort of come along and doing it.
Too many man take too many gram, any chance they can. Any band can sell a dram, call themselves the weatherman. The drugs are the thing that's making and breaking far too many, man. I have a problem with like when people say, oh, you're a rapper, because like obviously most people's kind of perception of what a rapper is and I don't want to be, you know.
Yeah, the auditions were really good. A steady stream of very sort of dedicated people who heard about it. I mean, far and wide. We were lucky that we got the STV coverage and Real FM, and so we had some really good backing, and we had a lot of flyers and posters out, which obviously the people on the ground did their work and got them out to people.
My mom seen it on the news, and she's like, "You better get up there." She took us up, and I just sang a couple of my own songs, and I liked it, and asked us to come back.
Any musician with ambition came along to the competition and auditioned at the Bridge and came back on the Saturday to hear the judges' decisions.
We went back on Saturday for a re-audition.
Which wasn't actually.
Oh, well, we thought it was a re-audition. Interruptions, eh? I'm just adding my wee bit in. Shut up!
Well, they tricked us. They said it was a callback, and we all came in, and I knew when I walked in there was everybody sitting there. I was like, that sounds good.
We were all just like, oh God, like some people are going to leave, they have to leave through this.
It's always difficult to pick the final 30. It's quite easy to pick 15, but the last sort of 10 are always contentious. And in every city, we've had to let people go that we would have liked to have taken, but 30 is quite a big number of people to work with. I'd love to be able to have 40 people on a collective, but you know, they'll all have like 20 minutes each in the studio. You just can't afford to do that. We've been to Hull, we've been to Manchester, we've just come from Belfast. You are the Glasgow Urban Collective. Give yourselves a round of applause.
The relief that went through the room, it was just a pure weight off everybody's shoulder. You just felt everybody like pure, thank God for that.
For Glasgow's producers, songwriters and MCs, we have the opportunity to learn about the industry for free and can also add it to our CV.
So what I'm going to talk to you today about is campaign management.
I think one of the best things you learn from the classes, and that was actually learning about the music industry. Because I think you can learn, you can get all the singing lessons and stuff like that anywhere else, but it's hard to actually learn physically about the music industry. And people that have been in it, and people from like the songwriting and like the, what's it called? The people that PSRASMGW, whatever it's called.
I'm going to do my sort of David Attenborough's potted evolution of the music industry for you, from 15,000 BC all the way through to 2008. We went from this to records, to 8-track, to tape, to CD. At this point here, people realised a golden opportunity.
First off, on the Saturday, Harry taught us how to plan a business strategy. Lessons in lyric writing, drama and royalties came latterly. Kelly LaRock came to teach us vocally, but we learned more from Danusha, who happens to live locally.
Dancing in the street.
The verse would be, I love to stare so deep in your eyes. And then the rise would be, such a funny thing for me to try to explain. My first single came out when I was 19. But then I worked with people like Basement Jaxx caught me pine, damage.
Kelly LaRock, she was just helping us all bind as a group and come together to try and get my confidence levels and stuff like that.
I thought the singing lessons went alright, you know, but I still think that I could be doing with vocal training, to be honest. I still think I could progress in that way.
It was good to meet Kelly with walk away. But then Tanusha, she's helped me a lot, learning to sing, breathing, exercise, how she'd warm up, relax all your muscles and all that, what to drink and not what to eat, you know. Learned a lot of her, brilliant singer.
The writing workshop with Yap is probably the best workshop I've ever been involved in.
So I'm going to give you a topic to work with, yeah, and you've got 2 minutes to write on that topic. Like, with that man, church, let's be church, school, war. Yeah, read that again, Louis. The rhyming that is lovely.
I hate racists, plagiarists, laziness. I hate mundane days. I hate being phased. I hate when people hate my mates. We're all created equal but with different traits. I hate mind games and temptation. I hate small talk and bullshit conversation.
Well, that's the first I've done in that sort of stuff. Training for lyrics, how to write down lyrics, which was good, which has actually come in handy just for like the wee shortcut ways or whatever. They've come in handy. I've actually started to write some stuff for myself.
When I talk here to Yap and get advice from them what to do, yeah, fucking right, it's challenging, yeah. It's a kick in the balls, like, yeah.
That was one of the best groups of classes I've ever done. I actually went to the pub that night after it on the Friday and I was telling all my mates about it and they must have been sick of Ian because I was like, oh, this guy and running, this is brilliant. One of my favourite things, we all sat round and he asked everybody, like, what do you think of things, how we're going? And everybody really bonded really quickly that day.
I'm looking forward to working with Resin because he's the engineer and I've heard some of his beats and that. I think they're brilliant. Looking forward to getting in the studio beside him and learning some influence off him.
We're just going to work on a little technique which I use. It's been used by everyone, thousands of people. I call it layering.
Learning Logic with Resin, it just made it look so easy. Gave me the confidence to go ahead and try it myself. I've got it at home, the programme, but I just looking at it, I'm like, what the fuck? I don't know how to do that. But they gave us the confidence to try it out.
The drama classes are good. They just bring everybody out their shell and then it makes you more confident to go in front of like the camera or sort of stuff like that where you wouldn't have been before. Everybody would have been shy and all it just takes is for some wee bit of madness in the drama class and everybody just gets on, I wouldn't say like the full carry-on head, but they're just more open and more relaxed and they're more themselves.
That's evident, but it's evident that we need relevance and truth for talent in the music today. Not everything they will say, I would agree with and say. Every city has been doing a thing. We've been waiting for a long time, now is our turn. Belfast, Manchester, London,
In Yap's workshop, one of his demands was to put people in different bands and make us take a chance in a different circumstance. How could we advance through the anticipation we created cross-genre collaborations?
Louis, Naomi and Elaine. So Ben's C now is Ashley, Craig, Jack and Duncan.
Look, this is the sound. This is the whistle, right? So I'll just let this play. I done this at my work last night. This is genius, man.
On Friday as well, we made a band and had an hour and a half to do a song, and I came up with chords and stuff for it, and I had like a chorus, so we just had to get verses done, and that was us. Chorus, bridge, and then back to your verse.
Right for the bridge.
I came in and he's like, oh, you've got 20 minutes, and we had one verse and a chorus, and we're like, oh no. So it came to performing it, and we had 2 verses.
You'd argue all day, but I swear to you anyway.
You can do your own stuff on your own, but collaborating's the main thing for me.
And finding a new wee sound, like experimenting with loads of different sounds, like different genres of music, which you never really thought you would get into, because you always, like when you sing, you always kind of just fall into the same kind of sound.
Why don't we start something completely fresh? It's up to you guys. I think it'll work, but man, time we got to know. 10 past 6.
6 and we've got until 7:20. That's fucking plenty of time. Right, so let's just take it nice and easy. You just want to go for a fag and that?